What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode number 3. I am here with a very, very special guest, my boy Michael. I had told you guys that I was going to bring in guests in, and this is going to be my first one. Cheers, my boy.
Cheers, mate.
Let's talk about whatever and everything, all right?
Whatever you want, dog. First off, oh, my bad. Cheers. I'd like to say, or I have something to say. I haven't been in your house for fucking 2-3 years. This is the first time. I don't know how long. I don't even remember the last time I was here.
Yeah, man. I mean, you just get busy.
I feel like I think it's because I don't know actually.
You just get busy. Well, when was the last time you were in here? Because we used to hang out a lot more, just going to the gym, and then you would be able to kick it here afterwards for a little bit.
I remember you would make my meals. Remember when you made me that one time that
the ramen,
the ramen and with the
ramen
egg,
with the heart on it,
and then you put a whole heart.
Hey man, that's just homie love right there.
He had a buzz cut, and I started recording, and then as soon as I started recording, he put his freaking the towel over his head. It looks so.
I think I still have that.
Funny.
If I have that clip, I'll put a screenshot or somewhere. You were
going through some kind of like a badass
Hey bro,
scene.
no, bro. Hold up,
you thought having a bald head would make you look even more badass.
Bro, hold up. Let me tell you something, bro. I'm gonna tell you the real fucking reason on why I actually buzzed my head, and nobody knows this. You're about to find out.
I don't even know why.
You don't even know why. You had no idea. Can you guess?
I thought you were just going through an epidemic, shit.
A midlife crisis.
A midlife crisis.
A midlife crisis at 21.
I wonder what I would look like with a bald head, a beard. You had this idea in your head where it's I look like a badass.
No.
That's not it at all?
No. Hey, you wanna know what?
What is it?
I got lice.
Oh! And you're telling me I was coming over when you had lice? So I probably had lice when this guy had. Oh God! Wait, did you really?
Yeah. Hold on. We're gonna bring this down a little bit because we're clipping.
Oh, Jay's calling me right
now. I actually plan on bringing Jay in to talk about fashion, like men's fashion. Because as a bigger guy, bro, yeah. I feel like not a lot of bigger guys kind of dress, dress up. And I don't know if it's the insecurity or the fear of not looking good in a certain set of clothes or whatever. But I feel like Jay has a really good style.
I feel like you two, out of the whole group, have the best sense of style. And I mean, of course, it doesn't mean much because I'm not one to dress. I'm more of simplicity, shirts like this. I wear these kind of shirts everywhere
all the time. Yeah.
So it's
you're more function than form, bro. That's what it is.
Yeah, exactly. I'm a minimalist. I don't like wearing too much, top. What do you call it?
Not that much bling bling.
Nope. But you and Jay, you guys, you guys could do it, and you guys there's people who could do it but not rock it. You guys rock it pretty well. Hey, I think so.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
I think you guys do it pretty well.
Yeah, man. I think I just figured that out. That's why I want to bring him in to just kind of talk about because I know that he collects shoes and he's into the buy and resell and.
Oh yeah, he's really into that stuff.
So I want to bring him in and just talk about. I don't know, whatever's going on around that time because he's into that stuff.
He's very into that stuff.
And I don't know anybody else that is. I mean, I myself, I like dressing up, looking well, because I feel like as a bigger guy, you kind of have to be well put together.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you just look raggedy, man.
No, but you're good at pulling it off. You're good at, dressing up, and you know how to match.
Thank you, sir.
You do pretty well. You and Jay are the two guys, like I said, that are pretty well
dressed in the squad.
Fashionable.
Hey, bro, when I bring him in here, we're gonna have to fucking.
No, if you bring him in here, you guys are both gonna, fucking roast me. I already know how it's gonna go down.
Not at the same time, bro. We won't bring him in.
I can already hear it. This guy with his Baby Gap shoes and his Baby Gap shirt. I get that stuff all the time, guys. Trust me, all the damn time. But you know what? There's no hard feelings because.
Okay, well, you know what? You have a chance to explain yourself on your reasoning behind the you don't care for the dress or
no. It's just that I'm a simple guy. I honestly just wearing just plain black. Honestly, this is perfect. I can wear this to the gym and I can wear this out. To any to a little outing where we usually go to Billards.
Yeah.
This is fine. I don't like wearing too much big logos. Not my thing.
Yeah.
I'm more of just small logos, plain black shirt. Just stuff
simple,
like that.
Simple stuff.
I don't like wearing too much.
Yeah. No, I feel you, and I mean, I feel like that's the case for a lot of people, bro. Because not everybody not everybody needs to dress up.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like sometimes people just kind of figure like, I can dress up and feel better.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like that for me, like that's what it was when I was younger. Like,
Mm-hmm.
back on my swag pack days.
Dang. Hey, but you also that stuff. Think about it. Like when we were in high school, we thought like that kind of like dressing, like the way we dressed back then. That style, it was pretty like.
Well, I mean, it's
yeah,
exactly. It's what people were wearing.
I also thought you pulled it off pretty good too, dude. I went through. Remember when I had my little reptile?
Yeah.
I almost. Oh, you did it, right? You did it where you bleached this end.
I did it. You know how I did it?
How'd you do it?
With hydrogen peroxide.
Oh, dang.
Bro, that shit looked like
I was honestly this close. I was this close to doing it just because I thought it looked cool, and I already had the little ducktail going on.
But you guys had straight hair. It took me a long time to figure out that like straight hair was cool. Which, by the way, peep the fucking haircut. Shout out Hermano's Barbershop. You know what? I actually want to bring in that guy one day. The owner of Hermano's Edgar.
That's his name.
Edgar, because he's DACA. Well, now he's a resident citizen because he married his wife. Yeah. But he's DACA and he has 2 barbershops. Like, those are his.
Huntington Beach, right?
That's his business, bro. Like,
that's awesome. That's
yeah,
really cool.
yeah. And I've spoke to him a couple of times. Incredible, dude. Freaking cool.
Super down to earth, huh?
Yeah, super down to earth.
I think I've only gotten like 2 haircuts from him, and in those 2 times,
it's
always been pretty good. Like he's super
a heart to heart. Yeah. Always, every single
time. And he's incredibly humble too.
Always, bro. Humble. Yeah.
Yeah, you can totally bring him in. He'll be one to like give you advice or anything.
Well, I just kind of want to hear like his take on starting your own business, cause like to be like a dreamer, not have the security. Well, at least I mean maybe he grew up differently because I guess like he's been here for longer. Mm-hmm. But at least for me, like there's a lot of fear behind the stuff that I do, and I want to lose that. Yeah. Like that's actually the reason why I took up on this, because I was just like, man, I'm tired of saying that I'm gonna do a YouTube video, that I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that. And we've been talking about this shit for a long time.
We have been talking about it. We have one video, right?
We have one video.
Remember that one video we filmed over there in the gas station? Yeah,
we started a car channel and we just never kept up with it. But that's actually the reason why I am filming so many, like back to back. Mm-hmm. So I don't have an excuse to not, like it's there.
Just all get the ball rolling, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. All I gotta do is just post it.
Get some more of our friends into it, and it'll be like a routine thing.
Mm-hmm.
And we might, we think we're the fucking funniest people ever. So I feel like
bro,
your audience will probably think the same thing too.
Somebody,
or maybe it's just us. But I think we're pretty funny.
Somebody else has to think we're funny, bro. Like if we think we're funny, somebody else has to think we're funny.
Our humor, there's so many personalities in our little group.
Oh yeah, bro.
Like Jay's personality is different.
Tony, yours, me, like everybody just kind of has their own little trait, which actually brings me to a sort of a topic that I wanted to talk to you about, and I had this in the back of my head. Mm-hmm. I know you went to a trade school, and then you decided that you were gonna do that. Make some solid money, and you're still doing that. What would your take be on going to a trade school as comparison to like a traditional 2-year or 4-year college?
There's nothing wrong with like either of them. Like they'll both lead you on to like the same route. The route I took was, obviously it costs money, but it brought me to like I guess the goal that I wanted to be in. Because right now I feel like I'm pretty not well set off, but I'm comfortable. Like
for your age,
yeah, like for your age, I feel like I'm okay. And you have the school I went to like has like the I was able to transfer my credits over to like a university.
Oh wow!
So I'm still going to school. It's like it's as if I was it's as if I was going to like a regular community college. So there's not much.
But rather than like you juggling like 3 years or 4 years in the community college, like some people do, without a path, you had a path set off.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it's honestly like I feel like there's nothing wrong with either. When I first started, I was questioning it because you get a whole bunch of like backlash and like people tell you, don't go to a trade school, don't do this because it's money. You'll only get you'll only go to school for that thing, and people will tell you that there's no room for improvement, and for me, I'm still going to school. Like I get my bachelor's degree in a year.
Oh wow!
So,
hey.
Yeah. So I thank you. So My take is just, just don't be afraid. Don't be afraid of what people tell you. Like, if you have your mind set on something, just go ahead and just do it.
Just
like,
do it. Definitely.
I'm happy I made the choice, and I give a lot of credit to my mom because she was the one that pushed me to do it. So I thank my mama. Mom, I love you.
Shout out moms.
Shout out to my mama.
That's definitely true, bro. Yeah, no, I hear you, bro. Mm-hmm. Like, I just feel like everybody kind of has like this image of trade schools, and like everybody kind of has a negative image on trade schools. But I mean, like without disclosing pay, mm-hmm. I went to a trade program in a community college. Mm-hmm. Exactly. So, and I mean that set me off pretty well to like you said, comfortably for what my age is right now. Oh, yeah. And then I came out of there with like a straight path. It was 2 years of schooling. It was like super affordable. Mm-hmm. And I came out with a straight path, and a lot of people were like, why are you just doing this like 2-year program? You should be going to your general ed. And but like I feel like everybody kind of moves at different paces, like.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And my personal opinion, this is like not, but my personal opinion is that at 18 years old, you're not gonna be the same person that you're gonna be when you're 22.
That's very true.
So like, for you to like sign up to one freaking degree mm-hmm. at 18 and then commit to it all the way through to 4 years of
like just dedicating yourself to like that
to a college, like that's, I don't know, I just feel like that's unrealistic. We're made to change, bro.
Oh yeah, like, we're humans. We're just regular humans. We'll have like our own idea of something. We'll have a picture of something, and then who knows, things change. And,
yeah, exactly.
You'll go a different route, and then just follow that one.
Yeah. I mean, like it happened to some of our closest friends, like Clemente. He had a path set off that he was gonna do, and then I think it was like his junior or sophomore year, right. And he was like, I don't want to do this anymore.
Yeah, you're right. What was it? It was so he was going for like police. Was it police?
He was doing for criminology, and then I think, and sorry Clem, we're just putting your business out there, bro.
Oh my bad. Yeah, you're right. My bad.
I think he was doing criminology, and then halfway.
Our boy Clem, shout out.
Jack, shout out Clem. He was doing, I think, criminology, and then he decided to switch into the business aspect of things. But that's because he started working at a bank, and then he just he saw the business opportunity in the bank. And like that's
he likes doing that too.
Yeah,
I feel like 100%. He's always been like into like like money,
business, money, 100%, bro. And that's what I'm saying. Like for you to go into a college at 18 and just say I'm gonna do this for the rest of my life, to me that's unrealistic.
Yeah.
And that's why I give a lot of credit to trade schools, at least. One, because I've experienced it, and I know that like, okay, like it set me off to well enough to where I can buy a car and pay my bills, and still have money left over to save and spend on myself. And I'm not saying I'm fucking wealthy or nothing.
Yeah, no, I get
but at least you're
living comfortably.
Now, exactly. For now. Mm-hmm. And that just gives you an idea of like what you want to do in the long run, because what's possible with 2 years of education. So it's like, and it doesn't even have to be education, because I know you have a fucking million business ideas in your head.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I remember I used to be, I was always into cars.
Yeah.
Always into cars. Always. Even like throughout high school,
Which I didn't know, by the way. Really? I didn't know you were into cars until you got the Teggy, and then
I was always into cars.
We started driving it around, and that's when I got into cars. And I think I actually got into cars. Well, I got into cars before I found out that you were into cars, and then you were into cars, and I was into cars.
That's also how we got a lot closer, too.
Yeah, because in high school, we were not as close as we are now.
No, that's very true.
But anyways, you were always into cars.
I was into cars, and then I remember, like, having, like a second idea. Like, remember when I would tell you back in, like, maybe, like, maybe, like, a year or two after high school, I would tell you, like, I want to run a business, like, just, like, I want to get into, like, the car industry, so I could, like, start like I want to learn how to turbo cars. I want to learn how to turbo cars. Just like
a performance shop.
Yeah. I never got into it, but that's just one of the ideas that I've always had.
Yeah.
So maybe like after I get my bachelor's degree, that might be something that like right now,
it's
like
something
my mind
in the back of your head.
There's just like things that I've just been like a whole bunch of things I've been wanting to do.
Of course.
But obviously like the medical field and like the cars have always been like the two favorite, the two things that I've been wanting to.
Yeah. Yeah, which he's in the medical field. Like if we didn't specify that before, he went to trade school to be in the medical field. So I mean, like a completely different spectrum. But regardless, like I think some of your family had done medical field previously, and then how did you decide? Well, I mean, obviously you said that your mom influenced it a lot, but were you ever like intrigued by the human body or medicine or?
You know, Alexis, I was in anatomy class with her.
Really?
Yeah, I was in anatomy class with her, and then I took anatomy was one of the classes that I thought was just super like intriguing. I thought it was like so like just like the way human body works and just like the functions of everything.
Yeah.
I thought it was so like interesting to me.
Yeah.
And then like throughout high school, I've always had an idea that I wanted to be in the medical field.
That's
I wanted
awesome.
to be a physical therapist. Throughout high school,
yeah,
and then my mom was the one who came up to me. She works in she works as a CNA, and one of the nurses came up to her and she's like, she told my mom, "Hey, what does your son do?" And then my mom was like, "Oh, he's going to Cypress College." And then the nurse was the one who told her, "You should, tell him about the surgical technologist career
program."
And then that's when we went to go check it out, and I loved the idea. Like I remember I spent like maybe like two weeks just like researching about it. And then the idea of like just doing surgery was like so fascinating. Like you'll be like in people, you'll be like doing
you'll be in their guts literally
literally in their guts. I just the idea to me was just so fascinating. I'm glad I pursued it because I'm happy. It's a cool job.
Yeah, definitely.
It's yesterday I saw Brain. I told you about it earlier.
Yeah, you did. You were telling me about the Brain, and without disclosing too much. But man, there's a million ideas going through all of our heads. So like I said, like to me, just like to go into a 4-year like at 18 years old just doesn't make any sense. But to each his own. Like sometimes people go into 4 years and they know exactly what they want. They've always wanted that. That's like their dream. And then sometimes people move completely different and they have no idea what they want to do. And sometimes they know that they just don't want to do college, and like that's totally fine. Like like everybody just kind of moves at their own rhythm, in my opinion. Yeah,
that's
and you gotta find what works for you too.
Definitely.
Like long run, at least now I know that I definitely want to do my own thing, like something for myself. Yeah. Even though it's cool to like to work with somebody, to work for somebody. Because you don't have the responsibility of like it's your business and you have to take care of it, and you don't have the fear of like have it failing or anything. But I just think the freedom of being your own boss is extremely fascinating, at least to me.
Do you plan on staying in the car industry? Like, do you like what you do?
I love what I do, bro. I love working on cars.
You've grown a lot. I remember when we used to be in into cars. Yeah. You working in the field. I feel like you've learned so much.
Oh yeah, bro. I'm definitely. Sure hey, did you know that they say that like when you feel like you know the least about something is actually when you know the most? Yeah.
That you're not just saying that because I told you you don't know. I always thought. I remember he used to get so pissed off when I would tell him, "You don't know shit. You don't know shit." Yeah. They used to hit him deep down. That was but you know so annoying. Bro. No, but you know what? You do know your shit. You do know your shit. And I'm glad I have a friend like you that can get me out of like car troubles. Situations. So I got my buddy right here. For any of you guys that have car troubles, hit my boy up.
Hey, don't be advertising my business like
no costs.
Hey, chill. Prices listed. No, I'm just kidding. If you guys haven't already, make sure that you hit that like button. They were telling us that it wasn't working, right? Something about it being malfunctioning or something like that. Really? Oh, so I didn't know test it out for us. See if it's working. And then...
Also test out that subscribe button, too. Oh. I heard that button wasn't working either.
Yeah. That's definitely what I heard as well. And while you guys are down there, you guys can also leave a comment. Let us know what you think about this little setup. We set this up. It took us like...
it took a while. And I think it took us longer time to get it done because we just finished at the gym. Yeah. So we're like super like tired.
Yeah, we're tired. We're hungry. Now we're having a beer, which is cool.
Some sushi afterwards, right?
Yeah, we're gonna go eat afterwards. Right, that's right. I'm gonna treat you to some fucking sushi, bro. It's cool, man. What do you think? Like if somebody was to not go to college, what advice would you give them, knowing what you know now?
If someone weren't to go to college, just devote most of your time to like the things that you love. Like just
Yeah.
Have a purpose in what you do, I guess, because whatever you do and you love, I don't know where I'm going with this. Like
Whatever you do,
because
and
you
love.
know what? Because I'll give you an example. Our homie Orlando, he doesn't go to school, but
Yeah.
he went he got a certificate in personal training, right?
Yeah.
He loves what he does. He loves what he does, and he's like super deep down into the fitness industry, and it looks like he's like
And I'll tag his Instagram right here.
Making a good living with it. So
Yeah.
And I feel like him not going to school.
And that's just a small example. It's a great example, but a small one, because like people obviously take their businesses like way beyond this. Mm-hmm. And Lando, if you're watching this, like just know that like this is just the beginning, bro. Like for like if you were able to do that much with, I mean, I obviously like anything takes effort, but it was a test. From what he's told me, he took his exam, and then he had to just like recruit into a bunch of places, and then he finally started figure that he was gonna do his own, set up his own website. Yeah. And I'll link it in the description. Give him a shout out if you guys are into fitness, or you guys have fitness questions. If you guys are looking for a trainer, online training, food, meal plans, workout plans, whatever you guys are looking for, whatever questions you guys have, make sure you guys give him a follow. This is his Instagram right here, and then the link for his website is also going to be in the description. You guys can email him directly and get all your questions answered.
You should get him on this too.
Yeah, bro, I want to. That's one of the other ones, and this actually started with a conversation that I was having with Orlando and Angel. Mm-hmm. We were at Pho. Mm-hmm. And
that day when I was in San Francisco, huh?
When you were in San Francisco, bro, we talked for like 2 hours.
Oh, for real? That's awesome. I love having those little conversations.
Bro, we talked for 2 hours, and I told him, I was like, it was already in the works.
Jealous, I missed out.
Oh, hey, bro, I'm so glad you said that. I hate the word jealous.
Oh, you hate the word jealous?
I hate the word jealous, bro.
So what do you use instead of jealous?
Oh man, the other day I was thinking about that shit.
I am.
Well, I don't think it's jealousy. Like I just think that it's, like you're glad for somebody to be doing something.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You're just like.
I just like having my little like you guys are my buddies.
You just wish you were there. Yeah, but I don't think it's like actually jealousy,
no,
right?
It's not jealousy.
Yeah,
I'm glad you guys had your little romance.
Oh man, I was talking about this and I don't remember how I worded it, but my head goes a million fucking hours a mile, bro. A million hours a mile, clearly.
a million miles an hour.
Yeah, I'm at work all day with headphones on, and I'm by myself. Like I'm given a certain task, and then I just do them. Mm-hmm. So I'm literally in my head all day, just thinking
about everything.
Everything, bro. I love it.
Yeah, and you're a thinker, huh? You like to just expand on your thinking and just
always
everything.
Always, bro. I am a thinker.
I feel you.
I'm a talker. Don't get me wrong.
Oh, I know.
Because I can talk, but if I feel like I can learn or take something from somebody
else? Yeah.
I'll listen, and I'm listening the whole way through. Like you keep talking, bro. I'm taking in what you're sending me.
I totally feel you. I'm I'm more of a better listener too. Yeah. Like I'm a better listener than one to like talk. Yeah. Because I feel like I'm always in my head. And I'm always open to like hearing people's
opinions
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but at the same time, like I feel like I'm also great at talking. I'm great at giving advice, and I'm really good at just kind of reminding people of their fucking worth. Yeah. Like I don't know.
You're good at that.
I just love to hype people up.
To all of our friends, you could see it too. You're always like, you're always telling them to just improve on their stuff, and then just like you like tell them to like, you lift them up in a way.
Yeah. Yeah. And
it's good to have a buddy like that.
Always, bro. Oh, yeah, you know who's like that, and like not like putting any of y'all down, but the one person that talks to me like that is Angel.
Angel talks to you like that?
Always, bro. I fucking love when Angel, like...
Working out with Angel also is super, super, like he gets the best out of you, too.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, I love workouts with Angel.
Yeah, yeah. And it's just... I don't know, man. I love to hang out with people that elevate you, the people that bring the best out of you, the people that that always continue to make you grow.
Yeah.
You know, because like somebody was talking about this. In the podcast that I was just showing you, La Plática. Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
There was a guy on there, and he was talking about how there's this thing called the treadmill effect. So think of a treadmill, and it's like a group of friends could be in the treadmill all day long, like they're moving. They got jobs, they got 9 to 5s, they got 7 to 7s or whatever, and they're moving because you're moving, like you're still moving, but you're never actually moving. You're just like, it's continuously moving in place.
I see.
You get what I'm saying? Yeah. And I feel like hanging out with you, hanging out with Angel, hanging out with Lando, or like people that like. And I'm not saying that anybody else is not doing their own thing, because everybody kind of has their own thing. Everybody moves at their own pace. But as of right now, the stage where I'm at right now, I like what you guys are bringing. Like, you guys are pushing me to move, and I see you guys moving. I see you guys elevating yourselves, your way of thinking, your thoughts, your positivities,
it's awesome to have
everything,
like
bro. And to me, like, I love that, bro. I love that, because at the end of the day, you're who you hang out with.
That's very true. Yes, very, 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 very true. And you want the same energy you get back too. Like the energy you give is like
exactly what, yeah, bro. So and when you don't get that, like, if any of you guys out there are, here's a good way to put it. If there's doubt, there shouldn't be doubt. Like, if you're already doubting about, should I be hanging out with these people? Should I be doing this? Should I be, like if you guys have a group of friends that maybe isn't moving, or maybe isn't in your thought process or what you guys are into right now,
red flags everywhere.
Yeah, bro. Like, it's and like, you guys are my homies for fucking ever. We've said that. And if you guys have friends that are like that, but just like right now at this current time, they're not moving, they're not improvising, they're not improving themselves. They're not improving themselves.
You got it.
You were gonna catch it too. You have to know when to step away from
that group of people.
Yeah, from that group of people, from that energy, and you can always come back to them, man. Like, you like
when you yourself are a better person.
Exactly.
Because I feel like you as a person will like expand your energy into them, and then they'll bring it back into you, and it's like
exactly what I'm talking about.
It'll be like a mutual thing.
Exactly. Exactly, bro. They say that if you're the smartest person in the room, you're in the wrong room.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, definitely.
Think about that for a second.
Yeah, no,
I take a swig of this beer.
Whoa. That's very true. That's very, 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 very true.
Yeah. Like, you have your friends in the hospital, and they're moving at their own speed. Yeah. Like, you get a chance to hang out with people that are making some serious money.
Yeah.
Right.
And it's motivating too. Like, just seeing, like, the other day I was playing basketball with a thoracic surgeon, a general surgeon, some nurses, and some anesthesiologists, and they all like work hard in what they do, and they also have fun in what they do. Like, the other day when we went to go play basketball, everybody was just balling up, just like having a great time, having a great time. Yeah. And so then it's like, dang, I want to be able to like work hard and like have fun just like how they do.
And you so it's like dedicate yourself to your trade, but then on your free time,
just go all out and just enjoy yourself.
Enjoy life.
And so when you see people like that succeeding in life, it's like, dang.
Like, succeeding and still really having time to have fun,
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's super motivating having like people around you like that.
I feel that, bro.
Because you want to like chase it. You want to like just go out there and just like achieve your dreams and perfect it.
Yeah.
Just, like,
yeah, and like, there's a lot of people that don't even understand that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely.
Like there's a lot of, like, when you think about an anesthesiologist, you think like, at least for myself, and this is what I thought previously to you explaining what their jobs in is and everything. I'm like, intensive work, incredible money, but no time to do anything else. That's what I thought. Like, that's what was going on in my head. Stupid of me, because I never decided that I was going to look it up and figure out what actually was their style of life, you know?
Of course, it's like that in the beginning, because obviously you have to work hard to like enjoy it later on. But it's temporary.
Yeah.
Like, that stuff is temporary. You'll enjoy it later on.
Yeah,
so
that's true.
always just like work hard at what you do, and then this is because I'm not where I want to be at right now, but this is how I look at the things that I want to pursue.
Yeah.
Like, you work hard at what you want to do now, so you can enjoy it later, and that's just something that I live by. Like, I want to work hard right now, so later on when I'm in my 30s, later on in life, I want to enjoy myself.
Yeah.
So,
and then you can, when you get to that point, you can move at your own speed and figure out what you want to do, huh? That's cool, man. That is cool.
Work hard when you're young. That's because that's when you have like the most energy.
Yeah, most definitely. You know what I like, bro? Patience.
Yeah.
I feel like people don't have patience anymore.
Yeah, I feel like I have patience. I have patience. So where I don't have patience is driving the freaking road. That's where like my patience just flies out the window. Everywhere else, I feel like with people, I'm super patient. Yeah. But when it comes to like driving on the roads, that's the only time
you know where I wish I was more patient. Where? At home.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah. I wish I was more patient at home.
Why does baby Benedict? Dude, I don't even know his. Dude, what's his name? Matthew. It's because I haven't been here in like 3 years. You haven't been in the house. I haven't been here in like 3-4 years.
It was his birthday not long ago.
Oh man, I miss my nephew's birthday. He's probably so big now. I miss him. Yeah. Oh, he's so damn cute.
Yeah, he's cute. He's a cute kid.
Where ever since Alexis. I'm just kidding, Alexis. I'm just kidding. Oh, she's gonna beat my ass.
I mean, no, but you're not wrong though. You're not. That is kind of when we started to hang out less.
That's okay though. I understand. It's no.
I mean, it's life, bro. I wasn't gonna stop. I wasn't gonna stop living life just because to hang out with my homies.
Yeah, no, yeah.
And you gotta put yourself first. Always
put yourself first.
Always.
Because that's you're your own human. You're your own person, and that's what you're gonna. That's just what you're gonna.
I don't know. I feel like I was just kind of ready for a change at that time. This was back like what, like.
I feel like Alexis. First of all, I just want to say I feel like Alexis is very, very, very good for you.
We did the last episode before this.
Oh, you did? You did?
Yeah. We answered.
What'd you guys talk about?
We actually asked questions on Instagram, and you didn't ask one.
Well, was it before Lent? Or was it after Lent? Because it went out because I deleted Instagram.
That is true.
Instagram.
Very true. So you didn't have an Instagram. Okay.
But I want to let you know that you and Alexis are that you guys are so damn cute. Like, you guys, I feel like you guys will, like, last forever. You guys are going to get married. I like Alexis for you because you guys make, like, you guys have this, like, I feel like I can't see you guys with, different I can't see you guys separate. No, I can't see you guys separately because you guys have formed, like, such a close bond, and it's been something that I kind of, like, look up to because you guys are just so like lovey-dovey and you guys are so happy together, so I like that a lot about you.
I appreciate
and
that,
she's,
man.
she's a very good girl.
I appreciate that. Yeah, no. I mean, if I didn't,
I could joke with her too. Like I joke with her too. Like I have like this
connection with her.
The connection with her. So it's like, because I've known her in high school. Like we went to school together. I sat next to her. Yeah. And we were cool. We were cool in high school. So.
Yeah. So that was actually one of the questions that they asked us. They asked us if we were into each other in high school.
Oh, really?
I don't even remember Alexis in high school.
You don't remember her at all?
We actually went to middle school together.
In Oak? Really?
In Oak. She went from a private school to Oak, and then she says she remembers me in middle school. Like, there's...
I remember that. That's how I met you. In the apartments, remember when I'll take your skateboard? That's how I met you. If you guys haven't seen a baby picture of Chino, this guy is cute as hell. Hold up, let me find it. We're in his house. We're bound to find it.
I can put it.
He is so good. Like it's funny.
Yeah, but we answered the question, and the answer was no. We were never into each other in high school. Yeah. But it takes. I mean, like, it takes two things: the right person and time to build something, you know. And like I said, like I was telling you earlier, like I feel like at the time I was just kind of ready for a life change. Like we had been partying, we had been going out like every fucking weekend and drinking and doing our thing and having fun, but I just didn't see that going in very far.
Yeah.
And so I just decided to step away from that, man.
Good. And then even me right now, like I'm honestly so over that whole scene.
Yeah.
I'm not much of a I'm more of like a go out and play like our billiards and drink our beer and chill.
Yeah.
I'm not one to like go out and dance and just do all that stuff. That was in the past.
Because I mean, it could just.
I'm like talking like we're old, but like I'm like completely over that
no
stage.
no and yeah and not everybody kind of moves. I mean, we have friends that still like to do that. But I just didn't see it going anywhere. If anything, I saw it going in the opposite direction, and I just kind of I kind of saw it like end very badly, and I just didn't want that. Like I didn't want that for myself.
Yeah.
And that's when I started distancing myself, at least for a little bit, from everybody. It wasn't just like you. It wasn't just like the guys that we would drink with. There's 13 of us. There's plenty of people to hang out with. But then, Alexis came along, and then we kind of started building our own thing and doing our own thing, and I was cool with that. Like,
she was like a little blessing in disguise for you, huh?
Yeah, bro.
That's how it was.
You can call it that.
Well, I'm glad you guys are together, and I'm glad you guys are very, very happy together.
You want to talk about relationships? What do you think takes for somebody, or like two people, to genuinely build something?
I feel like understanding each other's point of view is like key to everything, and I feel like understanding each other's point of view will like in a way like stop each other, like the arguments if they happen.
Yeah.
So getting an understanding from what they saw, and then getting an understanding from what you saw, you guys can come to like a
somewhere
like
in the middle,
and then
100%.
and then just talk about it, and then so I feel like understanding each other and like knowing how each person is key to like having a successful relationship if you want to move on.
Yeah, you it sounds like super cliche.
Yeah.
Because everybody says it, but communication.
Yeah.
Because I mean, understanding comes from communication. Like, in order for you to be able to understand the other person's point of view, the other person has to be able to feel comfortable enough to tell you their point of view.
Exactly.
Yeah. Because arguments are bound to happen.
Oh yeah.
It doesn't matter. You could be whoever you want to be. Arguments are gonna happen.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Of course. They could be little, they could be big, but as long as you get each other's position in like certain situations, I feel that you guys can talk about it and then just as long as the person is like how would you say it?
Mutual.
Another word for understanding. Just understanding, I guess. Just understanding.
Yeah. As understanding as you are. Mutual.
Yeah, not hard-headed, not stubborn.
Yeah. Yeah.
If the person's stubborn and does not want to see your point of view, then there's just no like point. There's no. You guys will not come into like an agreement. You guys will not see each other's like, you guys will not be on the same page.
Yeah, definitely.
So I feel like that's something that's like key to every situation, every relationship.
And if you yourself are hard-headed, man, just fucking let it go, bro.
Yeah, because like let it stop so many arguments.
And not just relationships in like your love life, but like family life, friend life, work life, business life.
You gotta be able to take like criticism and just like just be like just be
open,
just
open-minded.
Yeah, just be open and just like take what people are telling you.
Yeah.
Just have your ears open, be a sponge, and then just absorb it.
Yeah, 100%, bro. In the first episode, I called it "Who the fuck are you?" and I actually was talking about how for the past 8 years of my life, I was just kind of like literally just taking in everything, bro. Like whatever it was, I was just bringing it. Like if you were to tell me that whatever you wanted to tell me, I would listen, I would analyze. If I wanted to use that in my life, I would. If not, that's cool, I didn't, but I still listened to you, and I still kind of, I was open-minded enough to hear you out.
Yeah.
Which a lot of people don't do nowadays.
No, people
bro.
don't. People aren't. People are stubborn nowadays. People
Yeah.
just like so they'll put something in their head and then they'll just go off of that.
Yeah.
They don't like listening to other people's. It's the pride. It's the
It's
pride in them that's like, you know what,
pride,
that
bro.
they don't want to like understand other people's, you know, perceptions of things.
100%.
So you gotta like, you know, take, you know, calm down, relax, listen to what they're saying, get their understanding, you know, get their point of view, and then, you know, just move forward and then tell them how you felt so that you guys can both be on the same page.
Yeah.
And then I feel like from that, you know, you guys will be.
Do you feel like at one point you were a prideful person?
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah.
And what do you think it took?
It takes a lot to say. It takes a lot to say, but you gotta put your pride away sometimes.
Hey, bro, but like right now, you were just able to. Yeah, I was.
Mm-hmm. Oh
So
yeah.
at what point do you feel like you were able to kind of just swallow that and move forward? Like, if you could give somebody listening right now an advice where like they're kind of on the border, like they know they're stubborn, they know they're hard headed, but like how can you help them kind of overcome that little boundary where they're like, I want to be less stubborn, I want to be less prideful. What do you from what you remember? What do you think it took from you?
For me, honestly, I just felt like I just had a. I feel like you just have to like just stop and think. Like, you gotta stop and think of your issues. When you think of your issues, it's like, okay, this is what's going on. This is what I see. I gotta stop. Like I gotta stop and think about it. Put your pride away. You gotta first of all tell yourself that it's your pride like causing these issues. So you gotta stop and think about it, and then just take what the people are telling you.
Yeah.
Take what the people are telling you, and then you know, just let them know how you felt about a situation, and then that's just I don't know, just tell them what you feel.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. No matter how.
Yeah.
But you gotta be like open enough to like be able like just dude as ridiculous as something may seem out loud, like you don't know the other person's point of view. They might completely understand you. They might feel the same way. They might have been there before, and maybe they'll be able to help you out and overcoming it, huh?
Yeah, definitely. You have to have that comfort too with that person. You got to be able to like, you know, tell them what you're feeling.
Yeah.
If you're not comfortable with them, then that's just something you got to fix on your own. You got to, you know, learn to just let out your feelings and then just tell them exactly what you feel.
100%, bro.
So
100%.
transparency between both of the, you know, both sides. Is
key.
Is what
yeah,
you need.
That is true, man. That is true. But then you also kind of before you expect transparency from somebody else, you have to be able to be transparent with yourself.
Yeah.
Because before you come into a relationship,
and that's when like the pride comes out. Like that's when like you put the pride away.
Exactly.
Just stop in this.
And sometimes you just got to work that out on your own. Even before a relationship, you kind of have to work on your pride on your own. Like, when was it? Man, I want to say it was like high school, bro. That, I was never. Where was I? Yeah, I don't think I was. I was talking about how I was never really a prideful person to begin with. But I was able to see the pride in other people, and to me, it just never made sense. Like, it never really made sense. Like, how are you gonna let this imaginary thing, it's not there, stop you from like living life, man?
Yeah.
Or like enjoying your partner or enjoying your relationship. Like, it's completely imaginary. Pride is not. It's not a physical thing that you can count, weight, see. It's literally just inside of you as a thing. It's not even. It's not anything you could see, bro.
Yeah. And you know what? I feel like sometimes, like, I feel like maybe one time I was called out on it, but I feel like calling out people on their pride is like a realization to themselves. Like, oh yeah, you know what? You are kind of right. I am being prideful.
Yeah.
Extremely prideful right now.
Yeah.
So I feel like having someone call you out on it is a way of like letting that just pride go, and then just like you realizing you're right.
How would you prefer to be called out on your pride, though? Like, if somebody, you have to
be, you obviously can't be aggressive to it. You know, you can't just be like, you're super prideful. You're like super, like, you know, your pride is just too strong. You gotta be like, you just gotta, like, you know, respectfully talk to them. And then I feel like they'll get it out. Like they'll understand that it's been like it's something that they got to work on.
Yeah.
And I'm guilty of that too. You know, I feel like I was prideful before, but I feel like I'm a more understanding person now than I was, you know, maybe a few years ago.
Yeah, definitely.
So it takes someone. It takes someone to like tell you. I feel like that you're very
prideful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You know what? That is true.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't think that on your own you're gonna even know that you are a prideful person. That is a very good point. That is true.
Yeah.
Man. So I think we're actually gonna close this out. If you're cool with that, if you don't have anything else to get off your chest, man, this was an incredible experience. We talked for like around 45 minutes now. So it was just flowing,
good.
man.
It's good sitting down and just like talking. It's I love to just sit down and talk with my close friends. You get, you know, you have this like sense of like you can only do this with like some people, and I feel like you're one of the people, you know, all, you know, the guys that are with us, one of the people too, and it's just nice. It's just nice to like
100%, and that's actually what I was what I said in the first episode, which is it's crazy, bro. Like you, the amount of connection between person to person is just incredible. Like I was talking about how you can, if you felt like you wanted to talk to somebody, if you felt like you wanted to reach out to somebody, like reach out to them, man. Like, I mean, this happened last minute. It was bound to happen, but I had it actually in my head for next week. I just kind of wanted to figure out your schedule. Today just happened to work out.
It did, yeah. That's cool.
And 45 minutes, bro. I mean, like now it's close to 50 minutes, but it's just,
to be honest, I didn't even feel like it was 15 minutes.
It's exactly, bro.
We were just
exactly.
Talking,
and it's just an incredible experience to be able to talk to somebody.
Oh yeah, no. It's always nice having, you know, genuine conversations with the people that are close to you.
Yeah, 100%. And this is why I've been loving this. Alexis and I were able to talk for about an hour. So easy, man. So easy going.
Yeah.
It's a lot better than like trying to stare at the screen and, you know, build a skit or build a blog or whatever, because it's just a conversation. And I just love jumping from topic to topic. I don't even think that we can recall everything that we talked. You see what I'm saying,
that's
bro?
Actually very true.
You see what I'm
very
saying?
True.
But I love this, man. I love this. So thank you so much.
Of course, doggy.
For stepping by, bro. We're gonna close this out right now, you guys. If you guys haven't already, make sure that you guys follow the podcast. You guys can follow me on Instagram, where I will be updating every single new episode. This is my Instagram right here, uncle_jalapeno. If you guys are not subscribed to YouTube already, make sure that you guys go and do that. And if you guys are not listening on a podcast service, or you guys are not able to listen to the podcast on a podcast service, it's also on YouTube. So that's 100% free. It's a little difficult, a little more difficult because you have to use your mobile data. But whatever you guys prefer, make sure that you guys recommend this to as many people as you want. If you heard something between this conversation that really kind of, man, hit your heart, message me. Message me. Let me know what you like, what you think we should have added, what you didn't like. If you felt like you hit a point of realization where you're like, fuck, that was legit, please let me know. I love hearing stuff like that. I love being able to change somebody's perspective on things, and I thank you guys so much for sticking through this hour. I will catch you guys on the next one. Peace.